So I finished watching Hamster and Gretel episode 13, 13A being a Mammoth problem, and 13B being the Bantam of the elementary school light opera. So, 13A is basically a science fair episode. So Gretel's initial science project, of course, is a baking soda volcano along with like 30 other kids. So obviously, she's like, she thinks she needs to do something else. So what does she do? Well, she uses her powers and brings a glacier into the school science fair. But of course, she can't reveal her powers, so she hires a glacier moving company. Of course. But anyhow, hijinks ensue, and another character, Norder, who's Professor Exclamation Son, so that's one of the villains of the show. His project accidentally destroys Gretel's glacier, or iceberg tip or whatever, and a woolly mammoth is released into the city. And they have to team up and actually stop it. That being Gretel and Norton. Professor Exclamation, he's not a big part of the episode, just out who Norton's father is. That's really all he does. And Hamster's doing something else. I watched the episode last night. I totally forgot what Hamster's plotline was for this. But so they stop the mammoth. And of course, get second place in the science fair because Gretel's best friend Bailey gets first place because of everything. Flatfish, I believe, is what she did her science project on, which is just so hilarious. And Gretel encouraged Bailey to continue talking about Flatfish to the judges to distract them. I just love how that turned out. And then, of course, 13B, the Bantam of the elementary school light opera. Basically, we find out that Gretel has stage fright. So, was that in the... I watched a couple episodes last night, so they're all blending together. Yeah, regardless of if I've already watched the review of the episode or not, but Gretel does have established that Gretel has stage fright because of a bad performance when she was, a year younger. Regardless, the main thing that goes on in the episode is basically the villain is not really a villain, but rather a previous student who basically panicked and is now living in the basement of the school. It's basically a parody of Phantom of the Opera, as you can tell with the title of the episode. But yeah, it's overall a good episode, but there's not too much to say about it, because this is actually, for once, an episode where we don't need to really worry about villains interrupting the plot of any form. It's just, normal school hijinks, for lack of a better term. And another thing that they actually show in this episode is apparently 3 high schoolers are being in charge of costuming, the equipment, and directing. Just something to take a note of. Of course, that being Kevin doing the costuming, Fred doing the lighting and props, and then Hiromi doing the directing, which is just amazing. How they brought those characters in to do that for an elementary school play, apparently. And of course, Gretel's initial before she has to take on the lead role was assisting Hiromi as basically an assistant director. And the reason why Gretel has to step up is because the original lead actress quit for some, I forget the exact reason, but basically walked off the set. Probably something to do with the costumes, which came from a discount costume store. Because Kevin was trying to save some money for them, because he did not have a large budget, which I just loved how that all worked out. But those are just mainly my thoughts. I do thoroughly enjoy these 2 episodes. I hope to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching this video. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, feel free to like, upvote, and share the video. Also consider subscribing and following the channel if you haven't done so yet, and to ring that bell on YouTube to get notified of when new videos release. The link tree in the description links to all my social media. Check it out if you are interested, and once again, thank you for watching, and as always, have a good day, a good night, wherever you are. May the force be with you, always.